You're watching Dirt Junkie TV.
Alright, we back out here. Yesterday we left off with putting some wood over this so that it was safe enough for us to leave for the night. Today, we're going to be pulling up all this wood, moving the cables, getting them all set in place. Let's do it. We can use this wood to build a ark and get the hell out of here. We got some major floods coming. Yeah. We got another fun day in store. Got some good slack on the conduit. Gotta move it on over. We already got that one staked over. That's right. Plenty of room now.
I can knock one off right there if you like.
Hey, we got Thor's hammer right there.
Trick.
Well, please be my guest.
There you go, Kev. You gotta do that thing where he hits it, then you hit it, then he hits it, then you hit it.
I don't know if I want to be next to that.
It's like we got 3 swings and Greg gets knocked the fuck out.
I don't want to hit my hand. You can whack like rock and concrete and stuff with that.
Yeah, I like that.
This book, before we build up, I have to put a ring on this. I just remember Cindy once. They don't think that these 3 are powered, so I got to straighten it out.
Huh. That's definitely hard to believe when they're going right in the power bolt.
That's what I said. And I removed it with a photo book.
So what are you gonna do? You gonna hook a ring up to it?
Yes.
Put some power through it?
FPL, for whatever reason, seems to think it's not, so.
Okay. We'll get it all figured out. What are you trying to do right now?
Just seeing if I get any power reading off of either one of these. I was afraid that this was going to interfere with these cables here, but none of this at all. The conduit or these cables is putting out a signal. So I'm going to put a ring around this to try to energize it so I can trace it and see where it goes.
Perfect. All right, we done?
You got pictures and everything?
Yeah, we're good.
Got it all moved. Time to get this thing pushed back in. Clean this all up and go to the next one. You guys know we got another one to do today?
Yeah.
Just like this. Probably even better.
Way more rock.
That's right. All right, let's get to it.
We live for this right now.
There's people in offices
And we get to do
about
this.
being
Now all I gotta say to you, one of you's gonna be crumb snatching, coochie eating pranksters. The hell you gonna do? Damn, it feels good to be a
this thing.
Kicking rocks.
that, y'all. Got the backhoe guy filling this. Gonna fill in all this dirt. Put all the rocks back in there. Remove the cables out of the way. Now he's just gonna do his thing. And back in. All right, making progress. Got the backhoe guy filling in all the holes. We got Greg filling in all the holes. What are you doing, Jim? Just filling in this low spot over here.
I like your shovel. Making progress. Woo! That's how you get paid the big bucks right there.
That's working smarter, not harder.
Yeah, smarter, not harder. Doing some last minute touches. Got the big dirt pile gone. Getting everything cleaned up. All right. Putting the final touches on the PVC pipes. Getting them all marked up. So you could tell what is what. Jim's gonna be marking that bundle of communication. And he's also gonna mark the communication that we moved up towards the sidewalk. Kevin's gonna mark all the power. That FP&L is gonna move. That big 4-inch conduit and those 3 black cables. And as you can see, from here to here, now they have enough room to drill down. You know, obviously once they get the pipes in the middle moved, but yes, sir.
One key thing here, you always paint the inside of the marker. When the sun bleaches it and they don't know what color it was, you look down in the pipe and it's still clear as day, like the day was painted. It's called the Southeast Miracle.
Oh, that's a hell of a trick.
You'll forever know what that was painted.
I love it. Makes perfect sense.
Perfection.
That's what we're all about. Looking good, looking good. Time to move on to the next one. All that for this. All right. Well, YouTube, that's it for at least this dig. Got it all cleaned up. Let's move on to the next one. Boom, we are back and we are at location 2. What a beautiful view. Let's check out and see what we got going on right here.
This is what's up. This is 2 yellow conduits at 4 feet deep. We either need to move these 32 inches west, or if we can't, if that's too difficult, we can move them 18 inches east, and then you have to move this cable 8 inches west.
What's that cable?
It's a cable at about 21-inch depth, cable TV going north-south.
Okay.
So we either have to split these 2 apart,
okay,
or move this one over.
No, not today. No, hey.
To find out, it's 4 feet deep. We're gonna start digging the trench, see what it looks like. Ideally, just moving one thing would be best, but last resort, we split them.
Perfect. Sounds good. Let's see what kind of paint marks we got going on here. It looks like we got some power. Looks like we got more communication. Good thing we don't have to touch this sidewalk. All right, all right. Let's get it going.
There's a 6-inch power conduit coming through over here. That's why we would have to move that over. Yeah, that's been found. So we got 6-inch white PVC conduit. That's that power. Same one we saw at the one down the road. 51-inch depth, 12 inches east of the state PP location. So in addition to moving this would most likely have to be moved as well.
All right, so most likely, like at the other one, they probably ran some new stuff. So the best thing to do is probably do a new dig. Greg's favorite. Redo a whole new dig here just to make sure that there is nothing else here, and continue forward from there. What are your thoughts, Jim?
Cash out my retirement that I don't have.
I want to know what my money is, and I want to know right now.
Okay.
You've got 17.5% in T-bills amortized over the fiscal year.
We'll have to do a new dig and see if they ran anything. Because if they did, then this whole thing is going to change.
Right. All right, well, let's get started. All right. Getting all in position. That's good. Let's dig her up. All right. I'm gonna figure out exactly where this AT&T is going. It seems like we have a few more paint marks than usual, which is always an amazing sign of more conduits and cables in the way.
Right where it says 4-inch AT&T conduit. Makes sense.
Perfect. All right, we got the boom spinning around, setting it all up. Get ready to dig. Holy. Gotta put some cones out. Bigger than our head. Got this all dug up. There's a cable in there. Now we're gonna move. There's been a change of plans. Let me show you what's going on. So we dug up this cable here, and we just need to move that cable from here to over here, right where that gray conduit is. Yep, got a lot of rock down there. We're gonna bring that cable over to the gray conduit and rebar it, make sure it stays in place, and then we're gonna continue. All right, folks. You've seen the cable before. Now it's tucked nicely up under this gray conduit. Perfect. To get a better angle. Boom.
I say boom, 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 then everybody say whistle.
Get pictures of it.
Whoa! Is that an Ecuadorian coin?
Oh my God.
Look what I found.
You're rich.
In Ecuador. Like you said, close to the pole, if we dig that up alongside here, alongside the sidewalk, get down like deeper than this, just stay right on the sidewalk and deeper than that, then we can take our machine and back, like blow it all down into here.
All right. Now we're gonna move the next one. Got started digging this up. We're gonna get down to those yellow conduits. And we're gonna move them closer to the sidewalk. Still got a lot to do.
Let's get started.
Alright, boys. Found a little ground rod.
It's only 12 feet long.
Let's get started.
Money. Money in the bank.
Put that shit on a cracker. That's money, dude.
That's right.
Let's get started.
Almost. Keep you posted. All right. We got some progress here. About to get this thing moved out of the way. Just a little bit more left.
Ain't nobody stopping me.
As you can see, we got a deep hole here. Woo! Got them all uncovered. Need to go back a little bit more, get some more slack, and we'll be golden, baby. That'd be 2 done. 2 done.
4 times. Limousine. Bright lights. Big cities. Pretty ladies. 5 times.
2 hours later.
Had to dig a lot more than expected. And probably still isn't gonna budge, but I'm gonna give it all we got. A lot of work. A lot of work. all buttoned up, cleaned up, and we're gonna go home. All right, got it moved over. Finally. Just gonna stake it in place. Put all this dirt back. The boys are just now getting up out the trench. Got it all staked out. I knew we would get it done. I knew it. I knew we would get it done. Let's go. Success, success. All right. Cleaning up.
Why? Pose for me, baby.
What a pose. All right. Putting the final touches on everything, putting the frosting on top. Just getting this all filled back in. And we should be golden, baby. Let's go, another successful one. No. Looking fantastic. All right. That's right. Look how much room they got now. All that stuff that used to be right here is now over there and now over here. So they got plenty enough room to drill right there. All right, smoothing everything out, making it nice. Putting some ribbon on. We're gonna get the hell out of here. What a day. All right, that's it. Putting the last little final touch on it. Measuring it out. Put a stake in the ground. That's right. You teach that thing a lesson. All right, YouTube. That was another banger of a day. Got it all done. They got enough room to drill. Got all the cables spread out. Conduit secured. Time to go to the hotel. That was it. Day 2. We'll see you next time. Peace.